Anthony McConaughey with M12 Cigars. Today, well, I just posted a video. I'm going to post another one because I'm in a posting mood right now. We're going to discuss the difference between Claro, Maduro, Oscuro. Here it is. Color of the wrapper. Now, for the layman, in layman's terms, that's what that is. For a little more in depth, it's basically how long the top leaf on the tobacco stalk has been exposed to the sun. All right. The basic thought behind it: the more sun exposure, the more sugars, the longer it's been in the sun. It tends to have tends to go along with a more of a full strength effect. Okay, there's a bunch of science. Science happens. Okay, the sun rays hit the tobacco leaf, science, and then they pull it. And there are categories in between. You have the Colorado Maduro and double Claro, which means it's been out in the sun a lot less. Oscuro, they hardly make those anymore, and just the basics behind it is the economy. All right, since '92, the cigar boom, when Cigar Aficionado magazine came out, they were the forerunners for people starting to buy a lot of cigars. And right now, America is the #1 consumer of premium cigars. The trend nowadays is more for the Maduro side, not so much the Claro or the Oscuro. The reason the Oscuro isn't made so much is because of the time it takes. Most tobacco farms, aside from Cuba, most of the tobacco farms in the Dominican Republic, Honduras, or Nicaragua will harvest their tobacco one season, let a season for that field to rest, to regain its nutrients. Just water it. Well, they don't have to, because they're in the tropics. But basically take care of that field. Then the following season, they'll start growing again. So the Oscuro wrapper is basically just, it takes longer, and you can't meet the demand if you're trying to make all Oscuro wrappers. So the difference is that this is a Maduro, as you can tell by the cheaty tag right here, Maduro. But yeah, this is about the color of Maduro. It's a dark brown, but like I said, there's variations in that Maduro. You have the Colorado Maduro, just Maduro, and so on and so forth. A Claro, here, I'll show you. Ooh. Nope, not a Claro. Okay, never mind. A Claro is basically a lighter cigar. If you want to see what a Claro cigar looks like, just walk into any cigar store, and I'm sure the tobacconist there will be able to point out to you the difference, or you can look it up online. Claro cigar is basically a lighter, just a light brown, and it just means it hasn't been in the sun as long. It tends to be a little more mild because the sun hasn't been hitting it, and science isn't happening as long for that one. And there you go. It tends to not have the strength as a Maduro or an Oscuro. I could try to go into it, but most things associated with plants is photosynthesis. I learned that in biology a while back. So photosynthesis happens, and magic and science, and bam, then you have a tobacco leaf that's worthy of being wrapped. And that's about it for the Maduro and Oscuro thing. This has been M12 Cigars. I hope that was informative. I'm sorry it wasn't super out there. I tried, but I just can't give you the whole science behind it. But if you're looking for a very basic idea of what that is, that's what it is. It's M12 Cigars. Have a good smoke.